Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to See Your Soul 3 with me, Lise. This is going to be a vibe check for my collective. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Best be doing good. Drop it in the comments. Let me know, you beautiful souls. Poet, and actually, I did know it. Holla. All right. Um, as I was sitting down, I was being drawn, led in two different ways. So I was going to initially do this reading in two parts, but I think that's going to be too long. So I'm going to be doing two readings. One is this one, and this is going to be the vibe check. We're going to see what's going on for the collective, right? The next reading is very specific. It's going to be for those of you, no matter your sign, that are in current separation with your partner because of a third party. We're going to go and get the scoop on that. All right. So stay tuned for that. So have you hit that like button yet? All right. Let's hop in. And collective, I have a special treat. We are going to be using the Wizard of Oz deck. I did bring it out a couple readings ago, but I don't know if I had mentioned that it was that deck. So, but let's begin. This deck has been, I just got it recently, but it had been on pre-order for a month, super long time. Like I forgot that until I got a notification that it was going to be here, and it was coming in like 2 weeks, and then it on the updates. But yeah, it had been that long. So I'm just really excited, and it was inspired by the 1939 Wizard of Oz, the original. So it's a good deck. I recommend it too. The cards, for those of you that are overhand shufflers, if you do cards, the cardstock is fabulous. The color, they're bright, but they also depict some of the black and white and, the color, like the Wizard of Oz. It's like more of a matte than it is shiny, but it's the Emerald City Yellow Brick Road, right? All right, well, let's begin. 222 on the clock. Yellow City, Yellow Brick Road. So some of you may have a kinship to the Wizard of Oz. Don't have to, but you could. But let's see what's going on. Let's check your vibe, shall we? All right, show me the collectives. We're going to do a vibe check. Where are they vibing at right now? The collective's energy. I love this. Oh my God, it's like, do we need to say no more, collective? Wow. The High Priestess. The Sun. And the Four of Brooms for the overall. So your vibe right now, damn. Wide awake, well aware, all knowing, right? As you're moving into I think that this isn't going to be for everyone, but for some of you, you are running into something that you have subconsciously wanted for a very long time. Your subconscious also knows that you are getting this thing or what. Okay. Your energy is that of something that your subconscious is getting ready to prepare your conscious self for something that's coming in for you. Your energy it's like that, wide awake, well aware, but you're consciously moving into something like right on the 3D earth that you don't know. It's going to come as a surprise, and then you're going to see that it's something that you've not just wanted, but it's like something that I don't want to say denied yourself, because it's not that, but it's like, what is that thing when you're like, I want this thing, but that's just unrealistic. It's never going to happen, right? It's something like that. There's something like a deep wish that you've wanted, or that that you've wanted. And I think just over time or through life or something, it got pushed down, down, down because like maybe you were like, well, that's just not realistic. The perfect business, the perfect partner, the perfect, these, whatever the wish is, it's not realistic, right? It's like, that's the way that I'm explaining it to you so that you can understand as an example. It doesn't mean it's that specific thing. It can be for some, but this is just me trying to explain. There's also something about all knowing, all seeing. There is something that you are going to get that it's almost like someone else or something else or other people have wanted or went after, and you're going to end up getting this thing too. This isn't for everyone. Now, this could be a relationship with the Four of Brooms, but it also can be a contract. It can also be a business deal, right? It can be a promotion. But it's something legal, right? It also could be a court case, winning a court case too. But there's something about this specifically that it's like for some of you also, it's like your subconscious is making a wish come true in a very roundabout way. And then it's like, it's not your subconscious making the wish come true. It's that your subconscious is understanding that a wish is coming true for you that the subconscious has known you have wanted, but consciously forgot about or pushed down. So your subconscious is like trying to prepare you consciously for this thing. So you might have been getting, or you might be getting like intuitive hits or something, but it's going to lead, meaning like thoughts popping in your head about certain things that you didn't think about before. And it's like you're waking up to something else too, as not something else, you're waking up to what you have subconsciously desired, or what it was once a conscious desire that you just was, it's just not realistic, right? But the subconscious never let that go. You manifested this too. This is a spiritual lesson as well. By that, I mean a blessing. It is showing what happens when we make the right moves in life, when we do the things. And because not always the right choice is not always the easiest choice, right? The right path isn't always the easiest path, right? It's like that. But you still trooped through, right? And it's like, it's sort of like from a few reads ago, like you're getting blessed for things that you've done back there in the past. You're getting hit with a lot of blessings. So we've talked about how sometimes we've talked about karma, right? And sometimes how the universe and God will, if it's somewhat, we'll let others rack up karma so that when the time comes, it's like bam, 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 right? All at once. We've talked about that, right? God in the universe also does that for blessings, for the Dharma. So you have had a series of events of like good choices, good moves, no matter what the circumstances were. You did the right things. You had integrity. It's like that. You moved really well through things and so yes, the reward is growth, right? The new job, the new relationship, whatever this is, right? In life that you've accumulated, that was right. But what you've accumulated that you earned by good choices. But that wasn't like the gifts from God and universe. Yes, the good things happening are the gifts, but that's cause and effect. That's, you know what I mean? It is, I did this, so this will happen. Right? Go down. It's like that. Like this equals this. I did this, and then this happened because of this choice, and then this good choice led to this good thing. Right? It's like that. But then God and the universe are like, well, hold up. This spiritual gangster over here, back it up. then your ancestors and guides are like, holla, that's right, back it up. Burp, burp, burp. This one needs to be blessed. We need to bring to the spiritual court attention. This soul right here has elevated and done the right thing in all these different ways, and they never asked for anything in return other than growth. This is a very selfless person, and they're like, bringing the case to the spiritual court, which is God in the universe. We want to bless them, Your Honor of the universe. They deserve divine blessings because they never stopped doing the right thing. They never stopped believing in themselves. They never stopped staying in the light, no matter how bad things were, what happened to them, what they did to make these things happen to them, but then fixed and then grew, right? All these different things. Like, you are the epitome of why souls are here on earth, to learn, grow, and evolve, period. And you do get help along the way. So just as God in the universe steps in and says, all right, we're going to let them rack up karma, let them think they win to others, right? And even to us sometimes. And then we're going to hit them. Bam, 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 right? The same thing happens with blessings. The same thing happens with Dharma, and you're here. So it's like something's also going to come in that doesn't seem like it's a blessing, but it is. In a sense, it's like there's a journey that you're going to be going on as well. And once that journey is done, you're going to feel accomplished in whatever this is. And I know how that sounds once this journey is done, but it's like there is a small journey that's going to be happening that's like a trip, and that's going to solidify something and bring it to the next level. So that journey will end, because during this journey of what you're getting, all these blessings that are coming through for you, one of them is the deep desire of the wish, but there's also something that's coming in that you it may seem like, oh, how did I get this? I wasn't asking for this. But you'll see that this thing is leading you to not only more growth, but it is also leading you to the next level of something, for the blessing to come in. There's just a lot going on. If this is in terms of health, you have good health coming in. If you haven't had good health, it's here. Right? There's some of you, this is a relationship, and then if so, that's a marriage. For others of you, if this is business, this is a contract. If this is anything to do with like financial contracts, legalities, it's going in your favor, right? It's like that. And then there's another emphasis on the deep wish, the subconscious wish. I'm hoping that this reading has made sense so far. Please hit that like button and drop it in the comments if it has. Show me what the collective, let's just keep going. Show me what else what do they need to know about this? Because you stayed strong in your convictions. This is a God blessing. That a lot of things in your life are going to be changing for the good, and it's going to seem like it's coming out of nowhere because your life is already for the good, right? It's already going well. But it's like these blessings are coming in that are going to be changing that for the good on a higher level. And it's just like, you're going to be like, what is this and this and this? It's like, no, you're getting all these things because you remained a genuine and authentic person throughout your life. And there's something to do with, you got through the matrix, man. And the higher ups are like, yeah, you did the right things. You stayed on the right paths. So, and even if you hadn't, it would just be done differently. But because you chose to do this, for every, it's cause and effect, and you're getting blessed. There's a emphasis here on staying true to yourself, but there's also an emphasis here on the strength of your inner self. And then also there is the strength of, some of you dove really deep inside, and because of, there's an acknowledgement from your ancestors, guides, God, universe. They're saying it was seen how much that you chose to dive deep and fix something. What else? What else? Everything's balancing out. And how do I mean that? It's like everything that you're about to walk into is immediately going to be in balance and like in balance, like balance, like it's going to be for you, right? You walk down the street and you walk into the store, and all of a sudden, whatever, you walk into the store and like, say they have this brand of purse, a Coach purse that you really like, and all of a sudden you look and it's like a huge sale, right? Plus it's 50% off or something. And you walk out with like an $800 bag for like $250, or $600 bag for $150, or it's like that, right? Then you come out of that store and you go to get a coffee. So you walk over into Starbucks, and then all of a sudden you're the 100th customer. And so you get your coffee for free, right? Like, then you are walking with your coffee and you bump into someone, and lo and behold, this person, you meet, there's just a lot of like fairy tale shit coming that seems like too good to be true, and like, wow, I can't believe these series of events are happening. Well, believe it. Those things that I mentioned and said were examples, the Starbucks and the purse, but it's examples of what you're getting blessed, like in different ways, right? And um, also work, business, you're going to like fall into something, but it's not that you're falling into something. The universe is aligning you and others. So there's a balance to your life where it's like the people that you're meeting or coming into contact with are already going to be on your level, because the last part of your journey, what you've been working on, is boundaries and people on your level, getting rid of what doesn't work, right? So this new phase, there's just a lot of abundance. You're a genuine and authentic person, whoever you are, right? The ones that I'm speaking to, your genuine authenticity um, is what got you this far, as well as your, will to thrive. And, what is about to come, it's not too good to be true. And here's why. Here's what Spirit wants me to remind you of, and hope that you will take it. And when you do start to think something's too good to be true, you'll remember this. The opposite was also true at one time, where you had an unfortunate series of events that happened that were like unbelievable, but they would have shaken and broken anyone to the core. Some wouldn't have recovered, but you did. And you kept going, but you remained who you were at your core. You didn't let it harden or change you in certain ways, in the ways that it mattered most, like integrity, character, right? You still had unconditional love and empathy. You picked up the pieces in whatever ways, whether it's a job, friends, family, romance, death in the family, whatever these things are for you, right? Whatever the series of unfortunate events for a long time, it looks like it's over a stretch of time happened. Um, it's time for the opposite to be true, because of those things that happened, and you still remained true to you and to the light and the path and what you believed in and how you moved. You get blessed for that, right? It's like Christ may have gotten crucified, but it's like you're getting blessed for Christ consciousness. Some of you walk with Christ consciousness, and God's like, okay, yes, this is why Christ was on earth, not to pull people into organized religion, but to show that it's all one and the same, number one. And number two, we listen to self. You move with self with integrity, right? We don't let our emotions dictate. And so it's like, when you got sent back down to this earth, your soul got it right, and you're evolving. And it's like, yes, that's what's up. So it is of equal measure of what you're getting on the high is of equal measure of what you received on the low. Some of them were things that were put on you and you had no control over, because, you just did it, right? Like trauma when you were a child or something, right? But what did you do? You made it your responsibility as an adult to fix it, right? For others of you, it was that plus, when things happen, then we make different decisions because we're in different mind spaces, head spaces, and, and then those decisions lead down other paths. And so sometimes maybe trouble may have followed for a little bit. It might have seemed like, but that's way in the past. And for all of those things that led you to here that you had to overcome, because you can't be as strong and as fucking beautiful inside and out as I'm seeing here if you didn't go through some shit. Because, it's like when people say, oh, you're so strong. Nobody asks to be strong. It's just what you have to do, right? You're being rewarded for that strength, that inner strength. There's a light on it too. You're also going to be receiving something that somebody else stole. This is crazy. You're getting something that somebody stole. Okay. There is something that is rightfully yours that somebody stole from you, or took before it could get to you, but you're going to be getting that back. And for those of you that this is already happening, then you're at the point where you're almost at the finish line. You're going to win. That's for someone. That was an intuitive hit. So that's what channeling is. It's an intuitive hit. But yeah, and there's also, finances here. Sixes may be a significance, because I've seen a lot of 6 here too. 8s as well. You might, some of you might be a Leo. Some of you might be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Libra. I'm not a Libra, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but maybe you might be a Libra because I don't see things for no reason. Also, Cancer is here. I'm also hearing, for some of you, watch out. Okay, so I think that this is where this part of the reading ends, because it's shifting now to the read that I'm about to do. So let's clear that real quick, Spirit, and let's get some final thoughts for the vibe check for this collective, okay? All right. And if you'd like to check out that other reading, please do. Okay, so I think these two want to come out. Final thoughts. Court person and great happiness. Period. Now, in the Lenormand and Kipper, and high honors. People are people. I know that in the Rider-Waite style, it's reading energy, masculine and feminine energy, 2222 on the clock, and we also saw 222, which is 6s, 246, which I saw 6s. So there's something to do with that. Check out that angel number. You could June, Gemini, and Cancer could be significance. Doesn't have to be, or something could happen in the month of June. All right. Final thoughts are this. Okay, 25, so 7. You're getting high honors from something that you've done in the past. Right, because 25, but that breaks down to 2s, 5 breaks down to a 7, past what you've worked on because of what you've worked on. Because high honors, court person and great happiness. Court person, some of you could be winning a court case, or maybe you're getting a divorce and that's bringing you happiness, or something finalizing and it's going in your favor. For others of you, this is a contract to a new position, and it's like, yep, we agree to this, this, and this, right? Maybe you need it notarized. For others of you, there's a lot of luck on your side too with the peacock here. Yeah, it's fairness and luck. It's going to go in your, I'm seeing that. And then work, occupation. Maybe some of you also, you have a business and you needed to, some of you might have been, I'm not sure. It's something to do with business and court, but it's going in your favor. Or a work occupation. But yeah, that's what I have for you. It's been a long way, but it's here. Great happiness is here. Some of you might be homesteaders. You might be farmers. Or you might like working out but it's like your occupation. Could also be a landscaper, maybe seeing a pool guy, something like that. But so if you're any of those, or if that's significance to you, that's just confirmation that this reading is for you, and that you're also going to be getting some business, whether you work for someone or like you own your own business and you're getting contracts, right? It's like that. And that's what I have for you, collective. So I hope that you like this reading. Please let me know in the comments. Love you guys. And hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Bye. Love ya.